Hi guys, what's up? It's Katie back here with another OnlyFans video. Today I want to talk about promotions and the importance of running a promotion and structuring it correctly if you're going to run one. Before we get started, let me just say I do have a coaching page. It is on Fansly. If you're interested in coaching and further details, further scripts, structures, strategies, go ahead and check that out. I think you could highly benefit from it. So let's just go ahead and dive right into the video. Like I said, today's video is going to be on promotions. So let me just go ahead, click on my website here. We're going to go to my VIP OnlyFans as the example. All right. Limited trial for 30 days. Free trial. Okay, let me drop down here. Alrighty, so let's talk about this list right here, the title of the actual trial itself. When you go to run a trial, firstly, let me say, I never used to believe in free trials. I never used to believe in even discounting the first month. But the more that I've learned about sales, how psychology works with the mind when it comes to sales, it is such a smart idea. And, you're not losing a whole lot, especially if your subscription is minimal price-wise. I personally put mine for free because it's a low barrier, low entry fee, because there is no fee for them to go in and test out my page. Now, I do this because, one, I can afford to do so because I don't have nudity on the page. Let me swipe up. I don't know what that Cash App thing is. Let me put my notifications on silent here so no one interrupts us. There we go. I don't put nudity on my page, so even when they get in for free, it's not like they're going to see a bunch of content for free. The content that they buy and the nudity and everything else is got within the DMs. That's just how I decided to run my page. I used to show nudity on my page, but I no longer do that because I realized that optimizing my page is way better and easier if I don't show more on the feed and keep that exclusively for the DMs. So when you open with your message, you always want to open with why first month title plus a promo structure that matters. For me, that's first 30 days, which builds the algorithm, it builds trust, it's habit building. Most people oversell too early or under-explain the value. So what I usually see is someone will expect or want someone to pay more for the first month, but not explain why they should pay more in comparison to me, that is. Still discount it. Like, let's say that your page is $12 and you want them to pay $10 for the first month. And all you say is limited time sale, $10 for the first month. You're not explaining to them why should they pay $10. Why should they become a part of your page? Your bio partly does that, but the limited offer, that is the first or the second thing that they see, and it's so important to structure it right because it can be make or break into them subscribing. The goal is to get them in easily and then condition them to stay. Not grab that, not have to, overly convince them in the beginning and then beg them to come in to start with. The goal is a smooth process, entry, and then, like I said, warming them up, getting them to spend, getting them to stay. All right, username and availability is status. A simple name and emoji works. Available now is subtle urgency, but it's very approachable. First impression psychology. Before they even read the text, they see limited offer, free trial for 30 days. Free is a big bonus word that triggers the brain and the mind to instantly grab it while they can, obviously. Like, who doesn't want anything for free? So the bio opening line is my identity. It gives off a vibe. It says VIP access for a limited time only. Shows that, this is VIP. This is, something that not everyone gets, is very special access. So let's talk about biggest drop of the year. Once it closes, it's gone. This creates such urgency because it tells them January 1st, my page is going back up in price. Now, I usually run the promo like all the time, but what will change is my title and my urgency status, etc., with the promotion when it comes to the new year. So you're always going to want to put a line that says something about, the urgency, like spots gone tomorrow or 30 slots left, etc. Something that creates a scarcity. So, promo title. Insane Christmas sale. Sorry, I skipped this, but I always try to frame something as like something special. So if it's near Christmas, I might say insane Christmas sale. If it's near New Year's, I might say insane New Year drop. If it's a milestone that I've hit on my page, I might say celebrating the top 0.01%. If it's my birthday, I might say special birthday sale. I try to make something and categorize it so that it makes a bigger deal out of what it is, if that makes sense. Why naming your promo like an event matters. That's what I just explained. Seasonal urgency versus generic subscribe now always works because people understand that seasons change. It works around year round. Just swap the holiday, swap the theme. I'm over here reading off my notes here that I do for you guys. So if I get ahead of myself, I'm sorry. But VIP access open language, I did touch on this. But open implies exclusivity plus gatekeeping. Limited time over discounts works really well because it puts a cap on someone's mind that there's limited spots, limited time, creates urgency. Like I said, you're selling access, not nudity. So a scarcity line, once it closes, it's gone. It's a psychological trigger that loss aversion. You're training them to not procrastinate. Even if they reopen later, there's a possibility that this sale will no longer be running, and they know that based off of everything that you give or everything that you state. Bullet list of what's inside. It sets the expectation. Talk through each bullet or touch on each perk. For me, that's uncensored content, full chat access, exclusive holiday drops, daily rewards for renewal ones, and I say most switch on within a day so that they feel like they're missing out if they don't switch on. Another psychology hack. Renew on, I plant that early. Most guys switch within one day. Like I said, why I mention renew before they subscribe is because you want to make sure that they know, yes, this is free, but if they even take it a step further, they're going to get spoiled and treated a step further. And that's super important because there's layers to this. You click on the link, that's one layer. You subscribe, that's a big layer. That's, a second layer, not as big as turning your renew on because subscribing right now is free. But the third layer is turning your renew on. So let me scroll down to my notes here. So for free, an upgrade bridge sentence that I use is join for free, short window, turn renew on if you want upgrades. Why this removes pressure and increases trust is because they can join for free, but they understand that exclusivity lies behind commitment and lies behind staying. All right. So month one, let me just wrap this up. Looking at my notes here. Month one, these whole promo sales that you run, it's all about attraction, conditioning, retention setup, and it's not about dumping content or hard selling. The structure even works with no audience, a small following, and no experience. The way you structure your promo makes the difference as to whether or not they're going to subscribe. I will say that the lower the price you have, or if it's free, the less pressure that your bio and your promotional sale title carries. If your page is, let's say, $50, like for example, my no PPV page, let's go back here. My no PPV page is $50. and then it's on sale 40% off currently. But if I drop down here, you know, if your page is $50, 40% off, so it's currently $30 for the first 31 days. You better be listing some high ass perks if you want someone to spend $30. You better be, you know, explaining what they get, make it worth it, etc. Because someone's not just gonna drop $30 on you. I mean, they might if they have like money sitting around, but many of us don't. So someone's not just gonna drop a random $30 if they don't know what to get or if they're taking a gamble. You're way better off if you list what they get. Let's just go ahead and go through here real quick by no PPV. Insane Christmas sale, so that's the seasonal. Top 0.01% creator. I put that underneath. That way it shows credibility, trust, and how popular I am to other people and to other people's likings. I put what you get inside, no PPV, obviously everything's included. I do put a amount on what the full videos are because some creators will do, you know, no PPV, and it'll be like 10-second clips, 20-second clips, whereas mine is full length. So I do put 30 plus full length videos, super enticing. Real sexting and 24/7 chatting, that's something that I offer within my subscription so that sexting isn't extra. I do daily posts, and then the Snap Premium, which is super huge. Don't sleep on Snap Premium, guys. If you offer it for free for your no PPV, some men may sign up for your no PPV just to get the Snap Premium. I don't know why it's so popular. It just is. So I put $50 to $30 because it's a psychological trigger on how much it's dropped. It's dropped $20. You're going to get all of this for sale, but only for a limited time. I put holiday pricing for a short time only. People understand that holidays come and go. Short time triggers the mind to act on it. And then I just put one more urgency saying that once the spots are gone, the price goes back up. Don't miss this Christmas upgrade. So as you can see, my no PPV promotional deal / sale title is essentially structured the same as my VIP page. So I hope this video helped. I know this is like something that's like minor, I guess you could say, or looked at as minor, but in the end can make such a difference on whether or not someone subscribes. So I really do hope this helped, and I hope this video showed that to you and you got something from it. But before we wrap up, like I said, check out my Coaching Fansly page. I also opened up an Amazon storefront, which is available on my link. If you want to check that out, I list all the products that I use, all the products my family uses, my soon-to-be husband, my kids, etc. So check that out too. Until next video, please like and subscribe and comment. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.